I guess this is just going to be a quick review and show you the finished product of an install. So out here in my garage, as you can see, I'm kind of reorganizing stuff and I've got everything organized. So what I did is I went out and I purchased these shop lights that I'm actually going to mount underneath the shelf here, as you can see. So that is the plan to mount that. So now, one of the things you get with this particular set there are no instructions, but they seem pretty self-explanatory. They come shrink wrapped right here in the middle. So you get basically two 4-foot shop lights. So initially, just looking at them, this is what they'll look like when they're done. So you get two lights. They come with this metal thing on the bottom, which is how you attach it. And they also give you this hardware so that you're able to connect them and able to hook it together. The one thing I wanted to show you with this particular set, so you'll notice the one end has the ability for the cord to plug in. Okay, so that plugs in on one end. So this will actually go to your outlet. In my situation, I'll probably need an extension cord because my outlet is down there and I'm going to be mounting it and running the wire across and then down. But on the cord that has the power cord to it, this is your on and off switch right here, as you can see. If you're butting the lights right up next to each other, what you would use is you would use this piece here, this little adapter here. So as you can see, on the end, you're going to have this one that actually has the pins on it. So that would go in there. As you can see, that fits in there. And then you would just connect them like that. Now this is probably how I'm going to do mine, but just in case you want a bigger gap between your lights, they also give you this longer cord. But in my case, like I said, I do all my work on my workbench right above this area, so I should be able to just put them right next to each other. So we're going to get this installed and I'm going to let you see what the finished product looks like. But just so far from what I am seeing, seems pretty well made, very easy to install. And like I said a moment ago, they give you the clips and the hardware so that you can mount it, and these little adapters here so that you can put them close together, or the cord where you can set them further apart. That's up to you. So they also give you this adapter here. It's not really an adapter, but it allows you to hardwire your shop light if you want it hardwired. As you can see here, you would just slide this into the side like I showed you earlier, and then you would just wire your white wire to your neutral, your black wire to your hot, and your green to your ground. So we're going to get this installed and I'm going to let you see what the finished product looks like. But just so far from what I am seeing, seems pretty well made. Very easy to install. And like I said a moment ago, they give you the clips and the hardware so that you can mount it, and these little adapters here so that you can put them close together, or the cord where you can set them further apart. That's up to you. So let's get this thing installed and let's show you what the finished result looks like. Right into this connector here. I'm going to lock this in place. I'm going to slide these together. Fit right in there perfectly. Now, one thing that this kit comes with, it actually comes with a little end cap, so I don't think it's really necessary, but because they provided it, this fits in the end there. Super simple. So as you can see, we have connected all the way down. Now, if I had a situation where I wanted a bigger span, that's when I would have used this cord, but I didn't need it in my case. All you need is a screwdriver. I happen to use an impact drill, but you don't need that. All you need is a screwdriver. It literally takes 4 miniature screws, as you can see, about the size of these, and then the clips. And it's not just, and it doesn't just have to go in the garage. You can put these under the counter in your kitchen. There's so many different things you can use these for. They're super easy to install. So let's get this thing plugged in and let's check it out, see how it works. Make this so it's not hanging down. And then all I got to do is tie it in over here. As you can see, I'm just twisting it, keeping it simple. Put my extension cord down in here. Here we go. So I'll make sure I link it down below, but so far I am super pumped about this new shop light. It lights up all my tools, it lights up my workbench. I'm excited.